just first of all, when you have games like this and with your program moving forward, do you want them just to totally forget about this, or you go back, watch it, learn kind of what happens now?
Dash, I think it'd be hard to forget about this one, to be honest with you. And when you ask, what when you have something like this happen, I haven't been a part of something like this. I did a very poor job, obviously, preparing our guys. We looked rattled from the tip. Alabama's obviously a better basketball team than we are. They were terrific. As good of an offensive team as I've seen live or competed against in our league that I can remember. That said, we didn't help ourselves. They didn't play a team that defended at a high level today, obviously. We won't watch much of it. We've got a quick turn to play another team on the road in this league in a hostile environment that's very, very good. So after the first few minutes of the game, honestly, it was we were out of character, and that had obviously a ton to do with how good these guys are.
Mike, I guess I wanted to ask about Jackson Etter, and I know there's all sorts of metrics out there, and none of them real good, but he had the best plus minus. He drew some charges. Is this a guy that's finding a way to get on the court for you and impressing you here in the latter stages of the season?
The final outcome was incredibly lopsided, of course, and without Jackson, it would have been worse. He's an awesome kid. He's tough as nails. He's got a great attitude. He exemplifies culture, consistency, mental, physical toughness, leadership, everything. And this is a team that's had a lot of depth and parity, and he's been kind of that guy, that odd man out, for a bunch of games this season, and he took advantage of opportunity tonight. How much opportunity he gets in the next one, I'm not sure. We'll play it by ear. We'll evaluate it throughout the game. Will he get in the game? Absolutely. He's earned that for sure. He was terrific, and I'll leave the rest alone there.
We'll go to Jordan Hill, followed by Palmer Thoms.
Mike, you mentioned the quick turnaround. You guys got to go to Arkansas, a very hostile place to play. What is the key to these guys, moving on and getting ready for another tough road game?
This time of the season, neither Arkansas or us are going to make wholesale changes, of course, as neither Alabama nor us did coming into this one. It's about your focus and your execution and your fight. We've just got to compete at a much higher level. We've just got to be. We're not going to do a ton physically, I'll tell you right now, over the next couple days, because we didn't have a lot of pep in our step. We weren't. They were quicker to the basketball. They were quicker to loose balls. They're obviously quicker. The rebounding numbers are staggering, of course. So we've got to just do whatever we can do to get our legs under us, and hopefully be more physically competitive in the next one to have a chance.
That was kind of my question as well, but I guess I'll just ask: what do you tell the team in the locker room after a game like that?
A lot. You could stay in there a while and rehash a lot of the same things and say them in different ways, but ultimately Alabama's really good, and they'll continue to win a bunch more games. We've got a few opportunities in front of us. All we can control is our approach for the next one. I pointed out some of the things I just said to you guys, some of the deficiencies, really disappointed in the level of fight. Again, I failed our guys with how obviously we prepared with our mental approach to play incredibly hard against the number one ranked team in the country. I mean, what an opportunity. And we didn't play incredibly hard. We didn't, not hard enough, and didn't play with enough confidence. And so those are things that I addressed our guys with, and reminded our guys that we've got some opportunities if we play like we did today. Wins are going to be hard to come by down the stretch, but we're coming off a couple wins in a row. A week ago, we played and beat a very good team and played arguably our best game of the year. So, when you're trying to build something, it is a process. We've all got to remind ourselves of every day. And sometimes it is a step forward, a couple steps forward, a couple steps back, what have you. Disappointing, but plenty of basketball in front of us. We've got to focus on just being better.
And John Zenor with the Associated Press, do you have any questions to wrap it up? Okay, we'll call it a day then. Thanks, guys. Appreciate
Thank you, guys.
y'all.